Is the Chelsea number 9 jersey cursed? After yet another underwhelming performance by Romelu Lukaku in the Premier League, people are already beginning to question whether Lukaku's move was a mistake. And we know it seems a bit premature to start thinking about labeling Lukaku as a flop, but given Chelsea's history with strikers, is it really that far-fetched? Romelu Lukaku's move to Chelsea was puzzling. Putting aside his hefty £97.5 million price tag, it seemed like a solid move for the Blues. Chelsea were in desperate need of goals, seeing as Tammy Abraham and Timo Werner ended the previous season with just 12 goals each. Lukaku had Premier League experience, and after popping off for Inter, he seemed like the right man to fill the goal void. Now for Lukaku, all the signs, besides the money signs, were pointing to no. He had just won Inter's first Scudetto in over a decade, he had the perfect bromance with Lautaro Martinez, and the fans loved him. But all those reasons don't compare to why he should have avoided Chelsea at all. That is, of course, the curse of Chelsea's number 9s. Lukaku is hardly the first big money striker Chelsea have signed, and we have it on good authority that he won't be the last. The curse of Chelsea's number 9 dates back to 2011. The Blues were desperately trying to find an aging Drogba replacement and were ready to spend some big money to do it. Enter Fernando Torres. For £50 million, Chelsea were expecting a lot from the Spanish striker, but ultimately he failed to deliver. Arriving toward the end of January transfer window, Torres wouldn't score his first goal until April 23rd of that year. He failed to displace a man that he was brought in to replace, Drogba. Due to what we would say is a lack of confidence, he would go on to post a mere 20 league goals in 110 appearances. And before you call us out on this, was his Champions League goal against Barcelona really worth £50 million? The next big money striker move for Chelsea was Alvaro Morata, and in all honesty, no one could really comprehend that move. For £58 million, Chelsea were getting a striker who played backup to Benzema for most of his time at Real Madrid. Of course, that move didn't pan out, and Morata would score just 24 goals in 72 appearances for the Blues, and he would be sold at a loss to Atletico Madrid. During and after Morata's time at Chelsea, they brought in loans like Higuain and Falcao to solve their striker issues, but none of them ever worked out. Timo Werner is next on the list, and although he doesn't wear the number 9 or stick to just the striker role, he was brought on to score more goals, and he hasn't exactly fulfilled that. And that's exactly why Romelu Lukaku was brought on, and to be honest, things haven't been working out for him either. His positioning is off, his touch feels heavy, and he doesn't exactly have that sixth sense for goals that made him thrive in Milan. This all stems from a lack of confidence, and the interview incident certainly didn't help. And we don't blame him. We blame the curse of the number 9 of Chelsea. So future strikers prying their trade to Chelsea, beware. Thanks for joining us this week, and don't forget to tune into all of our other ICC original shows, like ICC Confidential with Fabrizio Romano, The Fixed Road with Meg Reyes, and ICC What to Watch with Chris Murch, all on internationalchampionscup.com. You can keep up with all things ICC by visiting us at that website and by following us on Instagram and Facebook at International Champions Cup and Twitter at INT Champions Cup. Until next time, I'm Lucas Demmon. Cheers.